Yeah, I think it all goes back to that guest experience. So what they should really be thinking about is, how does that provide my customer ultimately and the guest ultimately with an integrated experience that optimizes the type of experience that's exemplified by the brand that I'm responsible for.
From a trends level, we're excited that so much focus is now being spent on operations. We're seeing marketing looking at operations for the first time. I think 80% of consumer experience budget right now in the industry is spent on the direct booking channel, which is only 25% of guests. And that's a missed opportunity. You have all these guests coming, and now if you think about the experience and how you can improve it, then you have a much better chance of retaining the guest. So we're Alice, right? We're trying to make operations sexy. We're trying to be those, we're trying to play in the back end, in the pipes and the infrastructure. And it may not be the coolest thing, but it's really where the industry is going to help improve their operations and really reduce the cost of servicing a guest. Because when you think about the Airbnbs of this world, they don't have to operate a hotel. They can charge much more aggressive pricing. And while you can't ever compete with them on pricing, you do compete on services, and there's a cost to running that. And so you need to be looking at how you can efficiently run the best consumer experience you can.
Sustainability has been on the top of the agenda of chains, and particularly engineering departments for many years. But everything has always evolved around energy savings and energy management, while water management and water savings has never really entered the guest rooms, but has always been treated by the engineering departments in the public areas and in the back of house of the hotels. We've been launching our water management systems earlier this year, and it has been voted by HTNG as the most innovative technology in 2016. And it is the first time that we provide digital water controls to guests, but in reality we provide a very powerful way to hoteliers to start controlling water consumption and engage in water savings. And we think that this is a huge change that was long overdue.
Ultimately, it's about ROI, right? Who can add the best value, right? The manifestation of revenue management eventually is the optimal price that you can charge, right? And then the other thing is the automated management of your mix of business, if you will, right? So ultimately, it is the system that can deliver those two components, if you will, in the most optimal manner, right? And I think that's really what we've started to do. That's what we've set out to do, and we are starting to deliver that. So we're 9 months old as a company. Our vision is definitely resonating with customers. So by the end of this year, we'll have 500 hotels installed. And I think eventually, right, because we are very clearly able to articulate and demonstrate our value proposition, the system kind of sells itself.